Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you pluses and minuses of living in Finland. The first minus, and it's not a secret for anybody, that Finnish people are a little bit shy. It was a big minus for me because of my profession. So when we try to shoot some social experiment about how Finnish people relate to Russian, you can see the link somewhere here or you can see in the description down below. It was really hard to find some people who answered on our questions. We spent around 4 hours in the main square and people just didn't want to be shooted. So we really had to spend so much time to explain to people what is going to be. We told to them what is going to be about, like, and where we're gonna to upload this. What approximate questions there is gonna be. That there is no bad politics stuff. It's just a video which we want to make to show the people that there is no hate between these two countries. It was really hard to find some people. So, and for me it was big minus from that point of view. I can say that from the other side it's a big plus because when you're communicating with Finnish people, they're opening to you step by step. So it's really interesting. They're like flowers. They're giving to you information about themselves and they're putting you in the next step and the next level slowly. You don't have time to lose your interest. I can say that it's a big plus, and also I can say that Finland in this point changed me somehow. The next minus, that it's really hard to find a job. And I heard that if you don't have some connections or really huge experience in some work, it's not so easy. For example, in Russia we have same situation, so of course it's not hard to find a job. I can say that it's hard to find a job in which they're going to be honest with you and in which they will pay to you in time and will pay to you what they owe. Of course, it's really easy to find a job in Russia, but you can't be sure that it's honest company, that you will not, like, for example, go to a work tomorrow and there will be no company anymore. The third minus is medicine. And I can say that the level of medicine in Finland is really high and it's a big plus. I just didn't like this system so much, and I just went to the pharmacy and I was like, hello, I need this kind of medicine, and they were like, no, we can't sell it because it's antibiotics. You must go to the doctor, and only when the doctor will give to you the receipt, so only then you can buy this medicine. I can't understand this system. I just really can't understand why you can't get some medicines which will really makes you feel better in the same day if you already know what is it, so you're already faced with the situation. I can say that I'm also not right because I didn't have the receipt from the doctor, so from Russian doctor, and maybe I just I can kill myself with some medicines. Of course, there is also this kind of risk. Leave me in the comments down below if you faced with some situation like that you really needed some medicines so fast because you felt yourself bad and you couldn't get it. You need to spend some days for this survey that they need to understand what's wrong with you. So share your opinion and your experience. I will really appreciate and interested to read that. Or if I was wrong in something, of course I'm not denying that in some point it's a good system so they can understand what's wrong with you, but in some point it can really makes you feel worse. We are going to the next minus. It's taxes. Of course it's bad that there is taxes for some products, and also the amount of taxes depending on the level of your salary. But from the other side, I can say that it's a big plus because these people who left without any work, so they can still survive because they can receive this money from government. So they have something to eat, they have a place where they can sleep, so they can live, they can survive during they searching for the next work. Of course, I also heard that there is some people who don't like to work at all, so they're just living to these government payments. So I don't know how it actually calls in correct way. In Russia, if we're comparing these two countries, if you don't have a job, so you don't have money, and you don't have like food, so, and you almost can't survive like anyhow, so it's only a problem if you lost your job. Well, maybe that's why it's so bad situation with the work, so people trying to get every like work which they can during like this process when they're searching for normal one. So that's why in Finland it's probably easier in some way, so, and maybe that's why people more relaxed, and maybe also from this point of view more healthy, because it's nerves, like all of this stuff, you're nervous about your job, about your stuff. Of course it's also not so good in Finland if you will lose your job, but you know for sure that you will have something to eat, you will have some money for tomorrow because of that support of the government. The next minus and the next plus is fresh products. It's a big plus that in Finland there is this fresh products in the shop. I mean, they have really small date of expiration. For me it was a big surprise when I came to Finland and I saw these expiration dates and I was like, what? Because for example the milk was only for like 5 days, X for 1 week or something, so, and you must eat all of these products during this time, because then this expiration date is expired and you can't eat or drink these products anymore. So, and for me it was in some point uncomfortable, because for example when you don't want to eat some product but you have to, because for example tomorrow the date will be expired, so I didn't like it so much. And for example, if we're talking about milk, in Russia we have this milk which can live for like several months. So, and if you're putting the milk only in the coffee, in the morning coffee, so it's not so big amount. Of course, in Finland, for example, I had sometimes some leftovers and I must just drink the milk even though that I didn't want to. So, because I just didn't want to waste these products, of course, it's not so huge money, but if you're just like wasting it every time, well, in that case it can be. So that's why for example in Russia I like more that we have these products which can live longer. But of course I can also say that I really appreciate that in Finland there is these fresh products, because it's really healthy, and you can also find these fresh products in Russia, some like small shops. It costs the same, so there is no difference between the prices. I wanted to say that everything strictly depends on the people, and I just shared my opinion and my experience in some stuff. So I didn't mean to offend Finnish people or Russian people, because I love these countries in the same way, in the same level. I just wanted to share my thoughts. Leave me in the comments down below if you agreed with something, or maybe I was wrong with something. I will really interested to read this. Be sure that you give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel not to skip next videos, because I almost passed all of my exams and the video will be uploaded more often. Heippa! Leave me in the comments down below your opinion. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel not to skip Don't forget to subscribe to my channel not to skip next videos.